So according to this website, it's going to take me 4 years just to reach 200 subs. I think that's false. So how about you guys actually help me out and make sure to subscribe right now and hit the bell notification so that way we can make sure we hit 200 subs by the end of the year. So I have no clue how to start off this video because I just want to say that this is probably gonna be like a quick video because I have nothing else to do and I don't know. I'm just kind of late when it comes to like this topic and there's not really much I can really say about it and it's not like too short to the point where I need to make like a TikTok video or a YouTube short, but it's not like a 10 to like 8 minute long video like I usually do now. So I guess we can just try our best to like make this like a 5 minute long video because in today's video we're gonna be talking about EA. You know, the guys who make your favorite games like Battlefield, Apex, Mass Effect, Dead Space. You know, a lot of these games or franchises that are pretty good, but sadly they're dead or they're slowly dying as of right now. Especially Battlefield because Jesus Christ, look what they did to 2042. And somehow I forgot about this, but they're also the ones who make the sports games. You know, FIFA, Madden, and no, not NBA 2K. Obviously that's owned by 2K. Here's the thing: even though EA controls basically the majority of the sports genre when it comes to like video games, obviously there's 2K and Sony because you know Sony has MLB and 2K has NBA of course and WWE. But of course EA owns a majority of the genre because well they have most of the licenses because like I said FIFA, Madden, there's also UFC. So yeah, of course they have a lot of those licenses and they're going to sell a lot more compared to 2K and Sony. And I bet you guys are asking, Tom, why are you just rambling on about EA? Like, what's the whole point? Like, why are you making this video? Well, it has to do with what EA recently revealed themselves because it turns out during some like earnings call, I'm not like an expert when it comes to this stuff. Turns out they're trying to experiment with the in-game ads, and I mean real ads. You know, like imagine you're watching a YouTube video, but instead when you're trying to like load into a game, an actual ad will appear. You know, an ad for like I don't know, Ozempic or Raid Shadow Legends. And actually, EA did this before with UFC 4, and obviously when people found out, they obviously caused outrage, and EA backtracked it. And at the same time, 2K does the same thing with NBA 2K. But when people got mad about it, 2K did nothing about it, unlike EA, which obviously, like I said, they backtracked whatever they did with UFC 4. And even though they got backlash and you had to like backtrack whatever they did, it looks like EA had never learned their lesson at all. Because it seems like they're going to put ads on some other games, you know, like potentially like Titanfall 3, even though it may never come out. Like just imagine just playing that game, but next you know there's like an ad for like FC 27, even though it's technically FIFA, but they decided to just change it to FC after they lost the license. But yeah, just imagine just paying full price for like Titanfall 3 and just seeing an ad for like another FIFA game. Like obviously I would be kind of upset too. And I bet you guys will also be upset. And before you guys ask, yes, there's a source I have for all this, okay? I'm not just rambling on saying that, oh, EA is going to potentially put ads in their game. No, it's actually been said themselves, and there's obviously articles about it, and I'm about to read one of them now. Electronic Arts, the publisher of most sports games on the market, Battlefield, Mass Effect, and plenty of other huge franchises, is considering putting ads inside its video games as another source of revenue. This isn't the first time the company has done this, but given how poorly it's gone in the past, I'm surprised EA is still giving it thought. News of this came from the company's May 7th earnings call, in which EA CEO Andrew Wilson was asked about dynamic ad insertion within AAA games, and if he thought this was a possible source of cash flow for the company. Wilson said EA sees advertising as a possible, meaningful driver of growth, but wants to be thoughtful about how ads could be implemented into its games. His full quote on the matter reads as follow. And here's what he has to say about the whole thing, but I'm not going to read it because Jesus Christ is way too much. But you know, he's just mostly talking about like how, oh, billions of people spend hours playing our games and how obviously it could like help us give us more revenue when it comes to like putting ads in our games, but we have to like be careful and be thoughtful about where we put it and how we put it in. And at the same time, we must build like a good community so that way we can have stuff like this, which is kind of ironic because well, most of the gaming community actually hates EA. And here's the rest of the part of the article, and it's just just talking about like like I said about the whole UFC 4 controversy and how EA originally also like teamed up with Barack Obama for his presidential campaign using Burnout Paradise as a way to like market the whole thing. And at the same time, making fun about the fact that hey, potentially for Mass Effect 4, I guess you can say, would launch with like a big Doritos logo on the side of their spaceship. And what I think about the whole thing, well, obviously for a game like Battlefield or some other game that you pay like full price, like 60, $70. Obviously, if they have like ads in that game, obviously I'm just gonna uninstall and just refund the game because I'm not gonna pay full price for a game just to see like actual ads. Like, of course not. But for games like Apex Legends, games that are free to play, I don't know because, well, for one, obviously it's free and you're not paying anything except for like cosmetics and loot boxes and battle passes. But at the same time, though, I would still hate it because why? Because I don't want to see ads when I'm playing a game, especially if it's free to play. But I can see their point because, well, it's free. You're not even paying anything except for like, add ons, microtransactions, DLC, just any of that stuff because the base game is already free. I don't know. That's what I think. Obviously, if you put ads in a game that's already paid for, like full price, you're an asshole. But if you try to do it on a free to play game, well, that's something that I'm going to lead you guys to decide because that's something that's up for the debate, in my personal opinion, because I just have no clue. Like, there's like no right or wrong answer about that. And no, I'm not trying to be like Hassan Piker or a Bernie Sanders and be like, oh, screw these big corporations for trying to, like, whip these poor people and just trying to squeeze them out of their very last pennies. Of course not. I'm just saying what's commonly, understandable. Well, that's all I have to say in this video. So, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification. Make sure to click on them and follow me on my other social medias. And make sure to comment on the video so that way you guys can give me your thoughts on the whole thing. And that's all I have to say. So, I'll see y'all next time. Peace.